a lot of other tunnels and underground stations around the world, metro systems, we usually think of circular horseshoe. What's uniquely Queensland is we've built our tunnels like that, but we've actually fitted them out with the architecture with homage to the traditional Queensland veranda.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we could replicate the feeling of being in a veranda in a Queenslander into that underground space, which is a pretty challenging aspiration to set, where we're trying to take something that is uniquely above ground and external into a space that's 30 metres below ground.
When I first said it, I thought people were going to laugh at me. But you know how like when in a Queenslander you get all the rafters and then you get all the battens exposed and you get the cross bracing and then you got the VJ lining. This is sort of an abstraction of that, so that we sort of hope that the character of your house in Brisbane could come to here, and that makes it something really for Brisbane.
So with the Cross River Rail stations, when you enter in from the surface and go underground, that's new for people from Brisbane.
Some of the key research and feedback that we got was around that people in Brisbane aren't used to an underground metro. So we wanted to make it a friendly place. We wanted to make it really easy to use.
It's always an interesting debate in the design of metros and in the design of underground spaces. Do you have every station different through all layers, or do you have them exactly the same? So we certainly thought that having a consistent approach below ground was important, so that when you step out of that train, you step onto the platform, the things that you see are the same. There'll be a subtle difference around materiality, colour, some texture in the flooring, but you'll be familiar with your environment. You'll know how to get out.
We use facilities like this as a mock-up to test what we're doing, to make sure that we've got the design right, got the construction right, so that when we actually deliver it in the stations underground, we already know that the look and feel is going to be correct. What excites me and it comes to life in this mock-up is this doesn't look like any other underground tunnel around the world. That's fantastic. That's what people will really resonate when they see it for the first time.
It was actually an incredible tool for us to help communicate what we're doing. This is what they call the adit in the station, which is the bit that connects the vertical shaft of the VT when you come down the 25 metres and you go across the adit, and then you go into that bit, which is the mezzanine. And around the corner, there's a train station with the platform screen door. So we could see how you put it together. We could see economies of scale. And then, you know, like we did a lot of testing with the walls. People are going to kick them and scuff them and do all that sort of stuff. So we've graffiti tested it. We've tested you can clean it. All those sorts of things that a really big project gives you the ability to actually take it to another level. Like it's a gateway to actually just building the whole thing.
One of the proudest elements is the accessibility we've incorporated seamlessly, whether it be the level platform where you step directly from the platform onto the train, whether it be lifts so that mobility impaired or mothers with prams can move around the station. Everything that you see is deliberate. The perforations may be to prevent echoing when it's in the tunnel. The solid panels will be to hide cables behind that. Everything that you see is done deliberately, but what we're looking for is that it's not obvious, and that's good design.
I think I'll be immensely proud the day it opens, to see people moving in for the first time. They're going to pause, they're going to look around. I really hope that they stand and they recognise and appreciate a lot of the thinking and design ideas that have actually come through.
We're building these stations for everybody in Brisbane to use. Once you get in the station and you start going down underground, it's all very technical in a way because it's all about movement and pedestrian movement and all that. But there's this sort of really lovely moment like at the edge of the station when you sort of come in and transition from Brisbane.
Our architects had a vision to truly make something uniquely Queensland, and I think you'll see that come through in the architecture, showing something that is truly world-class and different. People will associate that and say, that's Brisbane, that's nowhere else in the world.